My Pharoahs department, how do you talk to an angel, just came on the radio. So my answer to that was, it used to be that in Belarus territory of knows what a star person is, and actually was looking forward to the one named after their country to come back into the human cycle. They used to call me a stiletto. It was made a scientific term before you gave them to the fucking women cattle in cesspool territory and told them to take half their clothes off and run around and made stiletto something disgusting and dirty. But anyway, I'm a genetic stiletto, and I guess it comes out to stalactite, honestly, because I'm cave and Batman territory more than I am the horse of, like, modern era. So that's that. And then in Cinderella, we gave you the fact that Charlie, and bravo Charlie, gave Cinderella a glass slipper, meaning that he literally sold the entire TET dictionary and manual to the entire world, and then had them fight over it like Dollar Generals and make up their own future. And here we are in, like, whoever can build their dynasty the fastest. No, that's a reigning queen with a pointy hat that wasn't supposed to be in that seat, and it's been a nightmare and a couple of world wars trying to get that bitch out of that fucking top spot of, like, she rules the world. No, she doesn't. She's been ruining the world, and so asking people to build vessels to get over the wall faster, and here we are in 2020 with a stiletto stalactite Catwoman with Batman. We grew 41 years in all sorts of wrong directions, because America's a little confused at Captain Dad territory, like how to even label themselves. So we got one American that I've ever seen, one which is Mike Houston in New York. He's the only one that counts as an American that has some kind of military whatever as a PJ. He jumps out of planes, apparently. I think that's what he told me on our first date in Sayville at Travola, which was an Italian restaurant off of Match. He's Mike NY3, I think was his Match.com, whatever, for pairing up records that nobody gives a shit department of, like, they can't tell what's real or not anymore. And let's see, that was Mike. Oh, and then I do have a Tony DiFilippo and a John DiFilippo in Texas territory that I thought was somebody special somewhere in the world in America, but I haven't seen them since we went on some train ride when I was a kid, and he said that I was Penny and he was Inspector Gadget, and I said, okay, well, that makes sense, and his son was Fievel. Okay, we're an American Tale. I got that. That was no big deal. You know, I'm Cinderella. I'm also Penny, because I got that whole, like, I gotta be a detective to figure out my own fucking life, since everybody just dropped me on my head. The stork dropped me in New York City. That was, like, somebody's special territory. You all knew about that. How do you drop a stiletto off in New York City and then never arrive for her? I don't quite get any of you and thought that you were something special. And just kill all the people who keep fighting over dynasty jobs that they don't deserve. And they never did, because they didn't get the one pivotal moment right. And, like, we have one chance. One. Last call. Last call. We called ahead. This is the last one, because we're just, we're done.